everybody, I'm Lauren, this is my new cup, you're about to learn something and this is my video. Some people are not about to like what I have to say. I didn't mind my business once, pretty recently actually, and then my face started to break out. I'm not saying if you listen to me that your life will get infinitely better, I'm just saying that I started minding my own business and my grades went up. So... What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the importance of minding your damn business. Inspired by How to Be a Boss by Lillysingh, specifically her chapter, Don't Talk Crap. Lillysingh writes, when we watch a movie, we're feeding our brain a story depicted in visuals being acted out on a screen. When we read a book, we're feeding our brain a story and allowing it to create its own visuals. When we meet new people, we feed our brain a new face, voice, and set of characteristics. And you know what they say, you are what you eat. So when you talk crap about people, guess what you're feeding your brain? A nice big plate of crap with no fries on the side. It is so important to learn to mind your business, especially when it comes to other people. We put ourselves in situations that we have no business being in because we have this desire to fix everybody's problems. We have this need to talk about something because we just want to fix all of the injustice in the world. When somebody hurts our friend, we want to tell every random stranger that asks us about our day about it. When somebody hurts our family, we want to go out and tell everybody that this one person is a new level of terrible. But what we don't understand is that all we're doing by constantly talking about these people and telling people how terrible they are is giving them free rent inside of our brains. When they're not even thinking about us, or even what they did to our friend or a family member or a random person that we saw. They are literally not thinking about us whatsoever, and we are wasting all of our precious time on them. A brain is a terrible thing to waste, and that's exactly what you're doing when you're spending time talking about all of these people, or even just that one specific person that you hate with all of your might, just because they did something wrong forever ago. And it's not even about forgiving them. It's about learning to let go so that they no longer have whatever power it seems like they have over you. When you make every single conversation that you have about them and how much you despise them, or how stupid they are, or how ugly they are, or how annoying they are, you give them a power over you. You give them the right to control every conversation that you have. You give them the right to change your mood, and they should never have that. No one should ever be able to make you feel some type of way when they walk into a room. That should not be how you're feeling. If anything, if you don't like them or you think that they are not worth your time, then your body should be the calmest when they're around. Because your body should be like, well, there's a person that I don't really think about very often, or there's a person that doesn't mean very much to me. But they should not instantly ruin your mood, because that is giving them far too much power. So that's why it's important to mind your damn business. If they aren't your business, if they aren't personally doing something to you, then you need to stay out of it. The less you're thinking about other people and how horrible they are, the more time you have to get things done for yourself. Did you know that the Amazon rainforest is still burning? How about the fact that there are multiple organizations that meet every week to clean up beaches? How about the fact that we still have a huge hunger disparity in our country? There are so many things that we could be spending our time on, and it really makes you think that there's a lot that you could be doing if you weren't so busy talking about other people. My mom always says that you never get in between family or best friends, because when they make up, you end up looking stupid. I spread that to everyone. You never get in between other people and their mess, because when they figure it out, you're still left looking stupid. But first, let's talk about baby steps, because that's all a lot of information, and I want to give you actionable steps to start doing. So first step to minding your damn business. When you get the urge to talk about someone negatively, take a deep breath, count to 10, and then change the subject. Talk about something else. Switch to the weather. Switch to a TV show you just watched. Switch to the fact that you couldn't find something to wear this morning. Just change the subject. It can be abrupt, but the fact of the matter is that you cannot keep going down that spiral of talking about somebody around and around and around, because then it's never going to end. So just take a deep breath and end it. And if people are like, well, we were talking about something else, you go, well, that's the end of the conversation for me, and you move on. When I do it, nobody even really thinks about it. They might make one or two attempts to go back to the conversation or to start talking about that person again, but usually if you hold firm and just start talking about something else, they stop. That's just the honest truth. Nobody really wants all that negativity, so if you actively take it out of their lives, nobody's going to be looking to put it back in. Step number 2, actively start admiring people. When we first meet people or when we see people, we instantly start to compare ourselves to one another, which means that we start looking for things that will bring them down. Or, God forbid, we start thinking about the mean things that other people have said about them, and that starts to color our view. So instead of doing that, start looking at people through good old-fashioned rose-colored glasses. That means that when you meet somebody, you look at them and you find one trait that you can admire no matter what they do. And from there, make that your main thought about them. That is all you think when you see them. I really like her personality. I really like her hair. I really like his tenacity. I really like his clothes. I really like his sense of fashion. I really like the fact that she's so well spoken. Anything you can think of to make yourself admire that person is something that will infinitely change how you look at people as a whole, instead of just how you look at somebody that you hate or dislike. Because when you're actively looking for a trait to admire, you end up working towards bettering yourself in that way. If you admire them for the fact that they are constantly determined, then more than likely you will pick up certain traits that make them seem determined to you, and you will be better off because of it. Finally, start focusing on ideas more than people. Instead of talking about someone in circles endlessly over and over again, start spending 20 minutes a day talking about new ideas from anything and everything. You'll feel better about it, I swear. And at the end of that 20 minutes, if you want to keep going, then feel free to do that. Make it 30 minutes, make it an hour. But those 20 minutes are dedicated to only finding ideas to better yourself, your community, your life, someone else's life, and all of the above. But they cannot be spent on negative thinking. If you try those baby steps, I guarantee you will start, as Lillysingh says, rewiring your brain to a point where you actively start thinking about the good in people. So here's a recap. If nobody says anything to you, don't say shit. If nobody does anything to you, don't do shit. And if it's not about you, don't start shit. Clear and concise. You have to be aware of the way that you're looking at people, and you have to be aware of the messes that you're getting into. If it's not about you, don't make it about you. We have a lot on our minds already. You don't need to start holding the weight of somebody else's problems. Don't let other people color how you feel about someone else. If they haven't done anything personally to you, then they haven't done anything to you. And at the end of the day, just focus on yourself. Make it about you, not about them. If you need a simple reminder, MYDB, mind your damn business. Not nobody else's, not anyone else's. And I guarantee you, you will live a much happier life. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if it made you a little bit uncomfortable, then I think it was probably something you needed to hear. We spend a lot of our time thinking about other people when we could be thinking about what we're doing on this planet. And it's important to constantly be aware of the negativity that you're putting into your brain, because that changes how your entire day goes. That mentality is a part of everything that you do. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it so that you get a notification, because I do post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. My socials are down in the description at Still Lauren Elizabeth, just about everywhere. If you like the written word a little bit better than videos, I also have a blog called College Chronicles that I update every Tuesday and Thursday. And as always, if you're new to the family, welcome and be kind to one another. Bye!